100 foods to eat before you die. I've been traveling and eating all around the world, and here are the 100 foods you need to eat before you die. And these are in no particular order, so add them to your food bucket list. Number 20, Chengdu Spicy Chinese Cuisine. Hey guys, Mike Chang here in Toronto, spending about a day and a half here. Kind of a long layover. It feels like every time I come to Toronto, there's new restaurants, new dessert places, new bubble tea shops. I've never been in this plaza before. And this place is an all-you-can-eat lobster, crab, tons of other items, Hotpot, for around $20 US. And they have all their ingredients set up in the back of this restaurant. And they all seem to be on skewers. Let's go check it out. This is the sauce bar, and look at this. I've never seen this at a Hotpot buffet before. Tons of ingredients from mushrooms to noodles, sausage, shrimp, scallops, all on skewers. Oh my gosh. Check this out. They got giant lobster heads. Oh, with all that delicious innards still left inside, and Dungeness crab as well. That might look a little intimidating, but that's the good stuff. And then right next door, there's mushrooms on top. There's pork ribs, spicy pork belly, 5-spice beef, mala beef, meat with enoki mushrooms, with celery, with cilantro. Oh, look at this. If you're not into the innards, they got whole chopped up lobster as well. I can't believe this is 20 bucks. This is amazing ingredients. Let's eat. Snag me a lobster claw. Literally just chopped up a lobster and put it over here. And they did not skimp on the meats either. Oh, there's a lobster tail too. Oh, this is so nice. Dungeness crab innards. The turf plate, some lamb, tofu skin, mushrooms. Ooh, bamboo. Oh, this is the good stuff. Lettuce stems, jellyfish. Heck yes. What a year. Konjac. Shrimp dumpling, shrimp bag. One word to describe this Hotpot buffet even before eating it: overwhelming. So many different ingredients. Everything looks so enticing. It's just ingredients that you don't typically see at an all-you-can-eat Hotpot buffet. So, got the spare rib broth. This is very, very good. A lot of flavor. Very nice. Spicy one, definitely spicy. But look at that plate of seafood. I mean, this is just incredible. Not just like regular sized lobster, but the size of this claw. Make this one spicy. This looks so beautiful with all that delicious crab innards in here. I'm gonna try to keep that upright and just drift it in. Round one probably only got about 5% of the ingredients that's over there. This is so, again, like I said, overwhelming. Tofu skin with chilies, something I always ate when I was a kid. This chili mixture is awesome. This is their house chili mixture. Sesame in here. The chilies are extremely, extremely spicy. Some cumin as well. I love this place already. And when you're done with the skewer, drop it in. Threw some sliced lamb in here as well. Everything is so good. Here is that crab with the innards mostly intact. Here it is. All that delicious innards. I'm not even mad that a lot of this stuff got lost in the broth. It's just gonna make the broth even better. Best part of the crab, in my humble opinion. This just has so much flavor. What you can also do with this, dunk it in a little dipping sauce, dunk it in this umami filled sauce inside the crab, and then just shoot it down. This mixed with their amazing Hotpot broth, that tastes like the world's most delicious crab soup. I don't know why this Hotpot place is not always packed all the time. I think my lobster's ready. This is the first time that I've ever had the pleasure of such a giant lobster claw in my hot pot. Sweet, succulent, delicious. No dipping sauce needed. Lobster is just such a great ingredient for hot pot. It's naturally sweet, and when you cook it in that savory broth, it's just something special. Also, with all the seafood that's in here, this broth at the end, that's gonna be some life-changing stuff. Spicy cumin sesame lobster tail. This is already one of the happiest hot pot experiences I've ever had, and I just started to eat. Little fish cake pouch with shrimp and fish eggs inside. Wow, that's good. That's one of my favorite things on this buffet. Also, if you've never had a lettuce stand before, you gotta try it. If you don't cook it too long, it's nice and crispy. I definitely cooked it way too long. Now it kind of just tastes like a pumpkin. Still good. Oh, the Dungeness crab is good. It's so good. This thing is sweeter than the lobster. This cooked in hot pot broth? Wow. Over luxuriously sweet, tender crab. Dunk it back in the broth a little bit to add some savoriness and some heat. Oh, I think that might be better than the lobster. And I love the lobster. There's a ginormous lobster head over there. I know it's good, but it's intimidating me a little bit. So I got a smaller lobster head. More potatoes, more konjac, got some more scallops, and definitely more meat this round. That beef is hella tender. I love the variety of dipping your ingredients between traditional hot pot dipping sauces and cumin and chilies. It just makes things more fun. This is beef and sour green beans. The seafood quality is good. The meat quality is good. What is this? It's like a big clump of meat that I got. It's chicken cartilage. If you look around, it's really interesting. There's people here who all they eat are these skewers, and their entire tube is just full of skewers. It's really fun to be just sitting here, eat a skewer, have a drink, and usually eat skewer at a restaurant. It's at least $1 or $2. Here, all you can eat. And really, don't seem like they have a time limit either. Did I just die and get a hot pot heaven? Wouldn't be surprised. If you come here, 100% recommend the jellyfish. So crunchy and good. Also the scallops. I think my lobster head is ready. Oh, my lobster innards are gone. I think I found a little piece of my lobster innards. Very, 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 very creamy. Now for the most exciting part, getting some noodles, soak up all that delicious seafoody broth. I don't think I've ever been as excited to drink hot pot noodle soup broth as I am right now. Oh wow, this broth was really good to begin with. Now I just want to keep adding the broth into my bowl until I finish all of it. Before it was nice and porky, a little herby. It was already delicious. Now add all that amazing seafood that has steeped into the soup, including all the great lobster innards, crab innards, scallops, jellyfish, lamb, beef, everything stewed in there for the last hour. That flavor. It's truly exceptional. And noodles cooked in that? This is the best hot pot noodle soup I've ever made. And they give you all sorts of different types of noodles. You can have ramen, rice noodles. I prefer these thick broth noodles. What a way to wrap up this hot pot meal. I think in terms of value, ingredients, flavor, pretty much everything, this is the best all-you-can-eat hot pot I've ever been to in my life. 100% #1. Where can you go for $20? You get lobster, Dungeness, pretty much the entire cast of The Little Mermaid, all the different meat skewers, plus the broth actually being extremely delicious. What a great first meal here in Toronto. I'm gonna finish my noodles, get some sleep. More food tomorrow.
What? Malona?
Oh, and when you're leaving this place, don't forget to grab your Malona popsicle.